everything about what it stands for being a firefighter. It comes with hard work, commitment, service before self. Those are characteristics that I pride myself in as well. Being looked at as just a public servant and kind of a role model. We're here just doing what we're so accustomed to doing, but just... So I think we're set to high standards, and I think everybody wants to be set to a high standard.
I grew up in a really small town, and the community was super important. They helped me through high school, through sports and everything, and I just always wanted to give back to the community. So serving the community to me is just such a huge part of the community aspect. And yeah, you're going to go in and fight fire, but the main portion of the job, I think, is almost like community involvement.
It kind of goes back to why I wanted to get into this. It's like always showing up, even when it's scary. Even when, you know, things might be chaotic, you're kind of that calm to be able to come in and be the jack of all trades and help figure out how to handle the situation. And just being able to come into someone's home on their worst day or show up at a scene and be able to have enough skills to make a difference and make things better. Just serving your community in that way is huge to me. I've never had a job where I wasn't serving my community.
I don't look at it as a job. I mean, it's not just a job. I mean, you could probably pick out a lot of firefighters in the world in the crowd. You go to Costco, you can pick out firefighters. I mean, it's a lifestyle. It's not a hobby. It's not a job. To me, it's a lifestyle, I guess, on and off the job. You know, I know that it's the cliche of wanting to help people, but it's just so much more than that. It's the camaraderie, it's the brotherhood, it's the sisterhood. Like I said, training for perfection that you're never going to attain. It's not black and white. It's in a gray box. There's no lines. I feel like there's just no black and white to it. It's always something different every day, and it's adapting. You have to adapt.
Oh, it was a great experience. Just the whole team dynamic, working towards a common goal. It's just that's the best part about firefighting. I love being part of a team, just working interdependently, but still that whole team aspect. The thing I love about military and firefighting is background doesn't matter, you know, ethnicity doesn't matter, size, gender. You're all working towards a common goal to achieve something.
Something I've always wanted to do. I've done it as a volunteer for such a long time, and just kind of led me down this path finally. Took a while.
Where did you volunteer before?
Buckley Fire. And Pacific, way back in the day. 9 or 10 years there at Buckley, I think. About 5 or 6, I think, at Pacific. Started in 1992, when you actually ride on the back of the thing, actually on the tailboard. Yeah, I was able to work as a temp for a little while at DuPont and get some experience as a career firefighter, so I figured I could get paid for it to have fun. So it's, yeah, it's a great job.
Actually getting to feel the fire, like we train, you do all this training on pretty much like fake fire, like, okay, we're going in, you're staying low, but it's just so hard to understand, like, why are we staying low, or why are we doing it this way? And then on that weekend, we actually got to put it all together. We got to go and see live fire. It was really hot. There's fires below us, above us, and it was for different pits and everything. But they were always talking about moving with a purpose and doing everything like, I don't know, quick, not slowing down when you're in there. And then when you're training, it's hard, like, well, we have all the time in the world, it seems like. You're just like, okay, go. Yeah, and then once you do get in there and feel the heat, you definitely have to, you realize like why you have to move and why you have to be so proficient at what you do and knock the fire out. And it was hard in North Bend where we had to keep going in and do evolutions. Like you wanted to like knock that fire out. You wanted to hit it because it was so hot, but you had to like not put it all the way out, which was a little bit hard on that part. But yeah.
I think the biggest thing that I took from it was the whole saying, gas and brakes. One of the things that got into my head a little bit was like wanting to be perfect and wanting to be able to go through the motion and do everything right the first time. And so having instructors in key moments just say, hey, brakes, Bach, slow down a little bit. And that was the one thing that really helped me get through, especially hose week. But I think that that's something that I was able to apply during state testing and even during EMT school, just, a little more brakes than gas sometimes. Definitely there's a time to be fast, but there's also a smooth is fast. No, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. That's what it is. So slow, smooth, smooth is fast.
This is a humbling job. It's a I don't even know how to put it into words. It's the best opportunity in the world. It's the best job in the world. I know everybody says that. It's just a cliche saying, but this is the only job that I can think of that you can train as hard as you want, day in and day out, and work tirelessly to be perfect, and you're never gonna get perfect. You're never gonna be perfect. It's a humbling, I can't even think of the words, it's just a humbling strive to be the best you can, to be the best at the job, while loving doing the job. It's a love, it's a passion. I don't know, that's probably too deep.
That's awesome.
I would say there's gonna be tough times, but if it were easy, everybody would do it. Just remembering your why you wanted to get into this career field, whether that's something that happened to you or a family member or something you saw, just keeping that same fire day in and day out, and just remembering the reason why you signed up to do this, really, and just hard work, keep your head down, focus, like anything else, just 110% with everything.
Definitely prepare before you come in. They give you a workout list, and when I got it, I was like, oh, I can already do this. And then I didn't really worry about it. And if you can already do it, keep going and try to work out more, because you come in and it's not their job. They always tell us, like, it's not our job to get you in shape. You should come in shape, and then they'll just maintain it. And it's definitely true. And I know a lot of people don't. I didn't necessarily, because I was thinking like, oh, I can already do this workout list. And so definitely excel and try working out even more than the list, go above and beyond it, in my opinion. I think that would really help you. And then just getting back in the mindset of going to school. A lot of it's schoolwork. For especially EMT, you're in class constantly. And a lot of people coming here haven't been to school in 5-10 years. So just getting back in that mindset of doing all the bookwork, turning in all your homework on time, doing the tests, I think. Just getting back in that mindset would really help.
Doing that drill or doing that prop where we were going after the fire, that was the first time I'd been that close to fire. And so being in the front of the line and like each step closer and closer and feeling the heat. And then I also won't forget seeing the flames like coming at me. It was a moment where I'm sure my mom would have cried if she could have been in, seen what I could see. But it was so cool just getting as close to that point and being successful. And then as far as North Bend as a whole, I came from a very different background. I was a graduation coach at a high school. And so feeling hot fire for the first time, going into those rooms, but then also working as a team and, not having all of your senses available to you, it was an incredible experience, and definitely an experience I won't forget.
What are you willing to lose? You cover your wounds, but underneath them the knife, turn to the screws, it's all in your mind, and it's fighting you on yourself. The storm is coming. Wow, kid, what you gonna do now? It's your reflection looking back to pull you down. So are you gonna die today or make it out alive? You gotta conquer the monster in your head, and then you'll fly, fly, Phoenix fly. It's time for a new empire. Go bury your demons, then tear down the ceiling, Phoenix fly. And now you're playing with matches, come out of the ashes underneath you. A million voices in the crowd, they're screaming, stop now. Well, let them swallow the pride, you're turning the tide to true believers. Got them in the palm of your hand, you're playing God now. What you gonna do now? It's your reflection looking back to pull you down. So are you gonna die today or make it out alive? You gotta conquer the monster in your head, and then you'll fly, fly, Phoenix fly. It's time for a new empire. Go bury your demons, then tear down the ceiling, Phoenix fly.
You kind of rely on some of the people here that lift you up and help carry you, and then you do the same vice versa. Because you know everybody's going through the same thing you're going through, having the same challenges.
I trust these guys so much. Like, they've got to see me have a smile on my face and working through that confidence and never giving up.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird how such a wide variation of from age to experience to knowledge to everything. It's weird how we all just kind of come together so tight.